On a heated broadcast, Brian Friedman discussed the lawsuit, alleging that the paper had published a slanderous article about Blake Lively's accusations against a man she claimed had harassed her during the filming of It Ends With Us, a movie about domestic abuse. Lively contended that the report twisted the facts, omitting crucial evidence, full text messages that revealed a far different picture than the out-of-context snippets included in her lawsuit. As for the lawsuit itself, many found Lively's involvement suspect. Some believe she fabricated the entire story, possibly even trying to sabotage his career by seizing his film project. To many, Lively has become a symbol of what happens when masculinity is stripped down to its barest, most feminized form, self-important, dripping with self-pity, and desperate to apologize for merely existing as a man. One observer declared that she was sticking a stiletto into his heart when he was already down, helplessly apologizing for any hint of his testosterone. Then came the twist. As this drama unfolded, there was a rising sentiment that even the most emasculated of men can find their strength, especially when they bring in a force like Brian Friedman to fight for them. Meanwhile, powerful women, like the speaker herself, rallied to his defense. Slowly but surely, it seemed that the entire male demographic, who had been forced to grovel, was awakening to the fact that such behavior would no longer be tolerated. Being down on your knees and apologizing for being a man was never the solution. It became clear. Justin Baldoni's team had made the smartest move by filing the lawsuit. Despite some initial uncertainty, especially when Friedman was asked by Harvey Levin on TMZ whether they would proceed, the case was moving forward. "What do you mean you don't know?" was the immediate response to Friedman's hesitation. "This should be your first move. I would depose Taylor Swift against Blake Lively in a heartbeat." Regardless of your personal feelings about Taylor Swift, there was no denying the fact that lately, Blake Lively's name was dominating headlines. Lively, a woman who seemed to have it all, an enviable career, a glowing reputation, and an undeniable chemistry with Ryan Reynolds, was now the subject of swirling rumors that threatened to tear apart one of Hollywood's most beloved couples. But what exactly is going on behind the scenes? The gossip isn't confined to stolen glances or cryptic text exchanges. It's been fed by so-called insider sources, purported leaked voicemails, and a dozen conflicting accounts that make it impossible to separate fact from fiction. Online forums are exploding with wild theories, secret meetings, suspicious photos, and the most bizarre speculations imaginable. Everyone is itching for answers, but no one has the real story. One thing is clear, however: something's happening, and its fallout could rival any blockbuster movie. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds have long been known for their playful, flawless public dynamic, until now. Could it be that their picture-perfect relationship was nothing more than an illusion? Has Hollywood's golden couple been teetering on the edge of scandal all along? Or is this whole drama a cleverly concocted lie by tabloids desperate for a juicy headline? Buckle up, because what happens next may shatter every preconceived notion you've ever had. Prepare for the deep dive, where we'll break down the whispers, the supposed evidence, and the heated exchanges that have insiders on edge. In a town where rumors can make or break even the biggest stars, the stakes have never been higher. Did Blake risk it all? Has Ryan been blindsided by the truth? Or is this entire saga a calculated scheme aimed at destroying reputations? Because in Hollywood, no scandal appears out of thin air. It simmers beneath the surface, quietly building until someone can no longer hold it in. According to some, the first hint that Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds were in trouble came weeks ago, sparked either by an anonymous social media post or a blurry photo that allegedly showed Blake cozying up to someone who wasn't Ryan. Regardless of its origins, curiosity quickly turned into full-blown speculation. Early whispers were dismissed as typical celebrity gossip, but soon, comments from friends and acquaintances of the couple began to leak out, painting a picture of tension behind closed doors. A so-called insider claimed that Ryan had been making cryptic remarks about trust and betrayal, further fueling the fire. Things got even more suspicious when paparazzi snapped photos of Blake alone more than ever before, sending fans into overdrive, questioning whether the couple had hit a rough patch. Social media was ablaze with questions. Why had Ryan skipped an event Blake attended solo? Why were their once frequent family photos suddenly disappearing? Entertainment outlets jumped on the bandwagon, with late-night talk shows making light of the situation, and tabloids splashing sensational headlines like "shock" and "exposed." The rumors were beginning to gather steam when a new twist emerged. Some insiders claimed to have hard evidence that something scandalous was afoot. Secret meetings, unusual phone records, and hushed conversations that stopped the moment someone else entered the room. Was this fabricated nonsense? Or was Hollywood's favorite couple on the verge of a crisis? But that's just the beginning of the story. The next developments could be even more unsettling, especially for those who've long believed in Blake's flawless public image. The so-called evidence of this drama was only just beginning to surface. It seems that a small but noticeable change had occurred in Blake's behavior. Her once bustling social media accounts had become eerily quiet, with posts that were once filled with lighthearted moments, with Ryan now replaced by solo shots or promotional content for her latest projects. Gone were the playful references to her family life. Where were Ryan's signature snarky comments? And why the sudden absence of the couple at industry events? One anonymous source even claimed that Blake had been attending parties without Ryan, fueling rumors that something was off between them. Meanwhile, rumors about secret late-night meetings with someone else only added fuel to the fire. This was when the tabloids really dug in. Grainy photos, unverifiable hearsay, and even a supposed phone call transcript began circulating. But despite the lack of hard evidence, the gossip refused to die. Then came a moment on set that sparked a frenzy. An extra claimed to have seen Blake become visibly upset after receiving a text message, rushing off to make a phone call in a secluded corner, her face contorted with what appeared to be alarm or anger. Could this be an innocent misunderstanding? Or was this a sign of something deeper? In a world where public personas are everything, even the smallest slip-up can set off a media storm. Meanwhile, reports of private arguments continued to surface. Multiple sources claimed that Blake had been acting on edge, snapping at her team over minor mishaps. These accounts, while unverified, kept coming from unrelated sources, suggesting there might be some truth behind the rumors. And then there's Ryan Reynolds, widely adored for his sense of humor and sharp wit. Fans now find themselves questioning whether he might be the true victim in all of this. Could the heartthrob who once roasted his wife with affection now be reeling from an unexpected betrayal? The rumors suggest that Ryan discovered Blake's rumored indiscretions through a third party, a mutual friend who couldn't keep the secret any longer. Some say Ryan confronted Blake immediately, leading to a tear-filled argument, while others believe he's been quietly suspicious for some time, only recently gathering the evidence he needed. Either way, these theories do not paint a pretty picture for Ryan. Publicly, Ryan has remained composed, but fans have noticed a shift. Instead of making jokes about Blake, he's been focusing more on career-related updates and philanthropy. His playful online banter with her has all but disappeared. Is this a sign of tension in their relationship, or is it just a coincidence? Behind closed doors, there are whispers that Ryan has been confiding in close friends, seeking advice on how to handle the growing scandal. Public image, after all, is everything in Hollywood. And if these rumors continue to spread, it could overshadow his career and even his charitable endeavors. And then, the real gut punch. The idea that Ryan's image of a devoted, loving husband could be shattered. Fans have adored Blake and Ryan as a couple, but any hint of betrayal would leave a deep emotional scar that no amount of public humor could heal. But the most intriguing part of this drama? The identity of the so-called third party. If the rumors are to be believed, This mysterious figure might just be the key to everything. Could it be a co-star, a music producer, or even a close family friend? The possibilities are endless, and each theory seems more dramatic than the last. Suspicious text messages and cryptic exchanges are said to be circulating, but no one knows for sure what's true. The mystery deepens, and with each new twist, the scandal seems poised to explode, leaving Blake, Ryan, and the rest of Hollywood on edge.